And Trap News Network, we back in the same. Like, cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more. This good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, though, big dog. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. It's that knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button. You feel me? You feel me? Make sure you tap in. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you tap all the way in for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. And I need you to make sure you hit that like, you hit that comment, you hit that get subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe with everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's a news you can use. It's knowledge that we can't get nobody's college, though, big dog. Tap in with that tap in. And I need y'all, if y'all not doing nothing, to tap in with Man at the Garden Freestyle. Please don't touch it got a body on it. Fairy Tales, Won't Forget, and Boogeyman. That's all out now, man. We got a lot of good music out now on all streaming platforms. So if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't got nothing going on today, you feeling like you're not a hater, you feel me? You feel like you're not a hater, go ahead and check that music out. But in the between time, in the meantime, make sure you go to richtraphouse.com, man. Shop that online merch store. Get you some of that good merch we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network, man. Tap in with that if you ain't tapped in with that. You feel me? Excuse me. We finna slide over to No Jumper, man. Shout out to Munchie Bizzle Televizzle. We got Geechee Gotti. Shout out to Munchie Bizzle and Geechee. Because he just said shout out to Munchie Bizzle, Televizzle, and Geechee Gotti for taking time to step into the No Jumper Make-A-Wish Foundation. Big love to Geechee Gotti. Big love to Munchie B. They both stepping into the No Jumper Make-A-Wish Foundation to where they are sitting with a recovering addict who cannot get the glass pin 15 out of his mouth. So with that being said, man, we're appreciating the fact that the wood at the table that wants to be a Sereno has taken the time to get the glass pin 15 out of his mouth to sit down with Munchie B and Geechee Gotti to hopefully give us an amazing piece of content. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Kicked him out the cell.
Okay, so from my understanding, I don't think they were ever in a cell together. I think they was in the same module, the same pod. You feel me? So they were able to be as close together as we are right now.
Come out to the phones and shit. They can jump on the phones.
Yeah. But I don't know. Now people are saying that they caught the fade and that Luce put tips on him and kicked him out the damn cell. So
people are saying that, or Luce Cannon went on the internet and told that lie. It's a huge difference between people are saying that and Luce Cannon going on the internet and spreading obvious lies.
See what this video say right here and react to it, right?
Yeah, it's already said it 5 minutes.
Okay.
This is crazy.
So let's see what he's talking about right here. I don't know. This is a crazy
the stuff that.
Shout out to everybody who waketh and baketh. If you're wakethy and bakethy, tree in the chat. If you have wakethy and bakethy, trees in the chat.
Just to get you another detention hearing, you know. So I'm gonna follow up with the attorney today to see what he got going on, and see if he heard any word back from them in regards to that.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely. But how everything else going on out there? Everything is straight?
Yeah, everything is good. You know, I know you told me to, our schedule would drop in certain content. So I dropped the call that you had. Yeah, I dropped the call that you had, and I dropped part 1 and part 2. And people are questioning, what's going on with you and Bricc right now because of the call, but obviously it was already scheduled. They don't know that we have like a plan of scheduling certain things. So whether you guys are on or off, that was already planned, so.
Breaking news here on my cell.
What?
So we let everybody else figure that out.
What do you mean he's out of your cell, baby?
All over the internet, we heard in the statement.
Okay, so are y'all cool or you not cool?
No, we good now because he clarified it. He said that he was talking about that he's in a custody battle, and then put everybody his paperwork talk. He was in custody. I mean, going through a child's custody battle. So when he was like, I'm tired of the police
telling me what to do,
doing something or whatever, it was because of the police. I mean, I guess the police was telling him certain things going through a child custody.
Oh, wow. So it people were taking that.
They trying to take the narrative that Bricc baby is snitching because of the paperwork in the indictment, it says, I'm tired of listening to the police, or I'm tired of, it didn't say like reporting, it says, I'm tired of listening to the police. That's what it said. I'm tired of listening. So I'm not sure, what that was in reference to. I'm not sure what the context in that was, but it did look ugly with Bricc Baby. He said, I'm tired of listening to the police.
As if he was telling, but really and truly, he was just speaking from emotions of dealing with them for his custody battle with the children.
Yeah, so verified that, got the paperwork and everything, so everything is good.
So you kicked him out the celly because you thought he was a rat, baby?
And
Oh my gosh.
This is being recorded.
clarified everything like that.
So is he coming back, or what's happening with that now?
Yeah, no, we good. We good now.
Okay, so
Probably in an hour or two.
so they're gonna put him back up in there?
Yeah, no, he's here now. He just moved a couple of cells over until we worked out everything. But yeah, he clarified it.
Oh, gosh, y'all
That's not even how jail works. Somebody gets into a fight in jail, goes off for a couple hours, and comes back.
y'all be just like 1 minute y'all cool, the next minute y'all not. 1 minute y'all cool. Y'all need to make up your minds.
You want me to get him over here so he can clarify it to the world?
Baby, if you want to, but it don't matter. But go ahead. You got a minute and a half left on this call. So go ahead. Let me talk to him.
No. Hold on, let me see where he at.
This bitch a bird, bro. Jesus Christ, bro.
I don't know what the nigga just listened to right there, man. I was
Jesus.
Hey, bro,
some crazy
cloud ain't
shit.
that important, man.
That was some crazy
Niggas supposed to be
shit.
fighting their cases and shit. This bro's a bird brain. She think this shit is cute.
Yeah,
She about to be gone. Rick Rick Rock about to be hitting her in a minute. Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Man, look. The time
She
before
definitely got
last,
some get. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
some what?
Some get.
What's that? That's this lingo for what?
Bro, are you using the same lingo that my 10-year-olds use? That nigga Lush just said she got some get. Boy. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me go into this real quick. Let me see. Hold on. Here we go. This it? Yep, right here. Hold on.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Man, look. The time
She
before
definitely got
last,
some get. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
some what?
Some get.
Hey, and just like this, the smoker made it uncool.
Rick Rock about to be hitting her in a minute. Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Man, look. The time
She
before
definitely got
last,
some get. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
some what?
Some get.
What's that? That's this lingo for what?
She has hella hat.
And just like that, the smoker. And just like that, the smoker homie took that word out of the cool list.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna say you knew by experience or something.
Yeah. I thought you thought she got that gog, like she get in
Oh,
there
shit,
right
yeah,
as
bro.
well. Yeah, good.
She's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman.
Okay.
Oh, now you trying to clean it up and not continue to disrespect Luce Cannon's wife. Got it.
I like Bricc Baby, bro. I wish he'd stop playing into this clown little phone games and shit.
Yeah,
Like I
please.
said-
Thank God Bricc didn't get on the phone
No,
there.
because he go dilute. He go dilute his Crippin.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? We already know he not from over there.
Yeah.
You really from where you from, and you playing games with this dude. Like,
The one thing about the whole situation, like I say, man, free all them dudes, man, going
All
through
of
that situation, you know what I'm saying, man, you know what I mean? They ain't diving into their case and nothing, but as far as jumping on that phone and constantly giving a day-to-day play-by-play of what's going on, like, I ain't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I feel like somebody in their team or somebody in their circle, somebody should tell them, like, look, man, this ain't, you ain't got, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't, like, the people don't need to know, like, a day-to-day update with every little thing that y'all got going on.
I
Like,
feel like somebody has told Bricc, hey, bro, kind of like fall back off the phone a little bit because we've seen less and less of Bricc Baby. Now, I'll say this. Luce Cannon doesn't mind being on the phone because he's not going to get a bail regardless. I'll make a video about that next. But he's not... It don't matter what Luce Cannon do or say on that phone. He's not going to get a bail regardless. Even if everything went well for him, there's a circumstance... There's... what's the word I'm looking for? That nigga's in a weird position. It's early in the morning. It's 6, low-key 6 a.m. I'm hitting the wake and bake before I go do what I got to do. I don't know what time it's going to be by the time this video posts up, but he's stupid. He's not going to get it. What's the word I'm looking for? Lingering circumstances, but it's not lingering circumstances. Mitigating circumstances. It's not the sort I'm talking about. Mitigating is the word I'm looking for. I don't know. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Words are hard. My brain ain't clicked in yet. He got some ish going on to where even if everything was hunky dory, he wouldn't get a bond no way because he got something. Don't worry about it. Words are hard. Thinking is harder at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, because for one,
but he ain't gonna get no bail. Just it don't got nothing to do. It might have him talking on the phone might not help, but even if he wasn't on the phone, he still wouldn't be eligible for a bail. Period.
Some of that shit is even like you say, man, that y'all from the same area, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of that is y'all hood business too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like imagine a motherfucker telling a nigga, yeah, I kicked the nigga out the cell because I thought he was a snitch, but now I'm gonna let him come back because he fixed it. Like,
so
nigga,
insane.
I'm beating you up for even thinking I was anything, and then I'm kicking you out the cell, nigga, because you already was like, you know what I mean? So now you just got me sounding like you just doing me all kind of ways, and here's like just too much. Even if that is the case, that's going down. And if he good now, like he ain't good because you done said all this about a nigga. So I think they gotta learn just to not be on that phone and talking about all this other stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on that motherfucker, man. Man, me and my bitch will be on that motherfucker, man, having phone sex, man, selling that.
Right.
Nigga, you hear me? Like, if that's the case, if y'all want to sell some shit that's gonna make some money, man, tell her to pop that pussy open, man, and tell that nigga how it sound.
And sell it on OnlyFans, real talk.
And all that on there.
For real.
Because anything else,
Let me
man,
smell it through the phone, baby girl.
All of that, man. You know, if I'm not finna waste 10 minutes talking about me and the homies and shit with my bitch on the phone. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
so-and-so caught the fade and she got rolled up off the yard.
Hell no, man. Make sure the money on there. Make sure the lawyer handling this business. We got court on this.
Wait, now Lush is going off? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, so now Lush is pressing Luce Cannon. Okay, Smoker John. Y'all peep Smoker John get comfortable talking his SHIT? Okay, Smoker John.
Day, you know what I'm saying? Make sure all this, like you got 10 minutes, man. We trying to make shit happen within this time frame, you know? So it just, everybody do their time a little differently, I guess, you know?
Well, it just also don't make sense because doesn't Luce Cannon supposedly own like 40 properties and multiple subways? And
Come on, man.
there's a lot of
If you believe in that, you believe in Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying?
That was Bricc cell to begin with. Remember?
Oh, that was Bricc cell, yeah.
Because you came to his facility. You came to MDC, boy. He was there, and he moved you in the cell.
Yeah, it's
So,
true.
Hey, but see, Sharice Mills, since you got a OnlyFans already, why you just don't have Luce Cannon on speakerphone and you bust it open and be having phone sex and go up on your OnlyFans?
And really go up on your OnlyFans. That's real.
Yes.
Not a bad way to capitalize.
I'll be there making all kind of
And that way you ain't incriminating shit. Like, you feel me?
Yeah. Because I think you got to think, man. I don't know their relationship, but I'm pretty blessed his wife or whatnot, right? You know what I'm saying? So of course she probably doing whatever he telling her to do as far as like trying to keep the content going. But like that's why I say somebody on the team got to be able to tell him, like, you know what I mean, like, man, slow down on all that, keeping this shit going. Because now, like you say, all that shit is playing out in real time on this right here. So like you say, when you going up for bail hearings and trying to get bail reductions and all that type of shit will get brought up in court. Like, man, this still on the phone talking about this, talking about that. You know what I mean? Like he ain't ready for no reason to give him this and give him that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say if you trying to paint yourself to be a certain type of citizen to the judge to get that favor. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
It says right here that he was on the phone talking about beating up his celly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like so.
Yeah, that's again. Now Luce Cannon does have extenuating circumstances. My brain just turned on. Y'all just watch my brain turn on. I'm still waking up. Don't worry about me. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Appreciate everybody said bless you. Luce Cannon has extenuating circumstances. Even if he wasn't doing all this again, he still would not be eligible for bail. But him making these statements and these claims doesn't make it better.
Like, you just making it worse. Like, that shit going down in jails. Niggas fighting all day, but everybody ain't getting on the phone explaining every fade. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's somebody fading that bitch right now. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, they ain't getting on this motherfucker talking about it. It happens. It's jail, you know?
Right.
Now, I will say, Bricc, I love you. And a one-on-one fade between Bricc and Luce Cannon, my money would not be on Bricc. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mine would.
because Luce is,
What?
I just feel.
Damn, so Lush is saying that Luce Cannon to beat up Bricc, baby. Lush just said that Luce Cannon would beat up Bricc, baby.
Like Luce.
Man, you take
See,
this
I don't know
no
neither one of them
Jumper
niggas.
beat shit
I don't
to-
know
to-
neither one of them niggas personally to say that, but I'm just saying, like, you can't underestimate no nigga. I don't know. Luce might beat the dog shit out of him. Bricc might beat the dog shit out of him, but just on some fade and shit as men, you can't really underestimate nobody, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bricc is not a bitch at all.
Yeah, but I'm saying we done seen
You just called him one.
some of the smallest niggas, man, whoop out some of the biggest dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just because, like, a lot of them be intimidated by somebody because of their size or how they voice themselves, you know what I mean? And talk about what they gonna do.
Damn.
Do you-
Lush just said Bricc was a B who will get beat up by Luce Cannon. That's the narrative I heard. What y'all hear? Let me know in the comments. We about there to the next one. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free. Avenue Angel tweets free. We go.